Hey there.
Hi. I think we're live. We are live. Hello. So we are here for a 3-week update on all of the puppies. I just woke everybody up. Yeah, I just woke everybody up. So, yeah, so we've had, okay, don't go up my pants. So we've had a really, really, really fun week over here, for sure.
Yeah.
We thought they were cute last week, but this is way cuter where they're at right now. Yeah, you want to grab a towel. Way cuter where they're at right now. They have their eyes open. Everybody is walking around. Sorry, we're doing potty training, so we've got our eye on things over here. So everybody's got their eyes open. They are playing together, eating each other's faces, which is super fun. We could probably tip that down even a little bit more.
What?
Like a little bit so you can see everybody. There we go. All right, so I'll kind of like tip down a little bit. So you can see that they're playing together. It's super, super sweet. They're biting on each other. So this is Zoot. Zoot's the one we take all the pictures of. Hi, Sue. Hi, Sue. You're so fun. I see you. You're so fun. Hi. Hi. You little sweetie. You little sweetie. He is so fun. He's super chill, quiet guy. I might as well start with talking about Zoot. He is super cute, super calm, a lot of fun, always wanting to play. I always call him the biggest because he seems to have like the most commanding presence. Just walking around. I don't know if it's his stripes or what it is, but what do you think makes him look like he's so like big and burly all the time?
Well, he's one of the first.
He
Yeah, he's one of the first. He's on his feet. That's also new this week.
Yep.
Is finding their legs.
Yep.
Yep.
Look at that, forward and backwards. That is just like amazing work. So, we're potty training. All right. So let's see. So that's been really fun. She's gonna nurse while we talk. That's super cute. Look at that. Everyone's gonna get like a good little view of some nursing time. That's great. All right, let me grab another towel. Here we go. All right. So what did we do this week? We did a little less nursing. We're starting to do just a dash more nursing. We can probably tip that up a little bit now too. So a little less nursing. Chickadee's starting to get breaks. She leaves the whelping area quite a bit now to go play, and but she is coming back. They do try to kick her in the face when she's when she's sleeping. She doesn't love that, but she's handling it really, really well. We moved her crate to where John is sleeping, so we're not, if she doesn't want to sleep right in the whelping box, she doesn't have to. So last night we decided, after a night where Miles was getting up a lot. Miles is overnight shift for most of the time. We do not leave these puppies alone, ever. They're never, ever alone. We have our eye on them all the time.
We moved her to where I'm sitting.
Yeah.
And I moved her crate, not where I'm sleeping.
Yeah. So that's a good point. So we put her crate here, though, so that she does have an area to go to take a break. And because we crate train all our dogs, they sleep in their crate, and we can't say enough about crate training. We think it's awesome. At the end of every day, John takes the dogs out. They come back in. He'll say, Bear, go to crate. And Bear goes right in his crate, and he'll say, Chickie, go to crate. And she'll go right in her crate. We shut the door, and then we go to bed for the night. They do not yelp in their crate or bark at all. We've been doing this from the very, very beginning. Bear was a piece of cake. I was ready to be up with him all night, every night for a very, very long time. But it took him, he was through the night very, very very young. You should plan when you get a puppy to be up every 2 to 3 hours, kind of like a baby, to just get them up so that they can go out and go potty. And it's worth it because then you have a potty trained dog for life. So you set your alarm, get up every few hours. Very, very quickly they will show you if that's overkill and that you don't actually need to be doing that anymore. So Bear, I want to say within the first week even, like we really expected to go a long time, at least a month or two, but he just didn't seem to need it after that first week.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we got up a little bit early in the morning to let him out, but even then, he just knew not to potty in there. So Chickadee, she was 2 weeks older when she came to us than Bear was, and I thought she would be just as easy, and she wasn't. She got in her crate, and I was like, "Oh, here's your crate," and she goes "Ruff!" and barked at me and was all upset, and I was like, "Wait, that's not what we do here. We sleep nicely in a crate." So so she needed more attention there, but even then, I would say maybe a week or two.
Probably 2 weeks.
Probably 2 weeks, yeah. And then she was fine. And now she's actually a piece of cake. You just tell her to go to crate, she goes to crate. What's nice about that, even though most of the time your beloved dog who is so well trained and just awesome around the clock, you know, maybe they sleep on the couch and they're super good for you, or you think you really want them in your bed, you'll find that there's times when they have other ideas in mind in the middle of the night, and you just want to make sure that they're safe. You want to be able to go to bed at night and know that your dog is safe. You also want to be able to leave the house and not have them have separation anxiety or anything like that. So if you have a crate, you have a dog that's crate trained, you know you can safely put them in their crate. They feel happy, you feel happy, everybody's safe. So we highly recommend it. And we're going to be introducing this litter to their crate. We started to order their crates this week, and PetSmart wasn't working, their app, but we're getting their first shipment of Concrates this week. That's the brand we use. And they'll go home with their own crate. So all the families that are getting these dogs will have their own crate to go home with. And what we'll do is they'll be going in their crate. First, they'll all go in one as a group, and we'll do it for short periods of time. And then we'll do it in smaller and smaller groups, and then we'll try them on their own. And by the time they go home, they should have a pretty good familiarity with their crate, and be ready for you to take that very same crate that smells just like all their litter mates. They're very familiar with it. They know the sound of the door, everything, and they should be able to acclimate really well to home life. So it's a great way to keep your dog low in anxiety. We even like a cover over ours, so you want to turn that so that people can see this one? So John built this, he's going to turn it so you can see. Okay. Yeah, so John built that, and at the end of the day, he opens up this door, tells Bear, go to crate. All right, we have this little cloth that we keep in there, as silly as it sounds, but we shut the door and cover the front with this little piece of material. We picked that because it was a piece of material he smelled one time, and now it's just his. It belongs to him. And we do that at night, and he sleeps all night. You could have people banging on the door, and that dog will not bark because he knows he's not supposed to bark in that crate. And he's very comfortable and feels good. Chicky and him sleep real close together, but in separate crates. And we moved Chickadee back into her crate this week. We put her right here. We moved her crate, and just have a little gate up because we are keeping her door open so she can tend to the puppies. So we lowered this for her so she can go in and out. We put her food and water on the outside, and she can go in and out of her crate all night long, come in here, nurse the puppies, and then go back to bed. So that's crate training. That'll be a really, really important thing that we get them started with.
Yeah. and crate training as they get older, it's a safe place for them. When we had fireworks around 4th of July,
Yeah.
Bear just he doesn't like fireworks. Now we'll be doing sound introduction with them.
Yeah.
We'll be actually training them through sound, but our pups didn't have that when they came to us. And Bear does not like fireworks.
Yeah.
And we had 4th of July last year, and he just hung out in his crate. Did not care to be out in the open, but once he went in there, he chilled out, calmed down.
Yeah.
He was sleeping, but out of his crate, he was running to the windows, panting. You know, he just didn't like it. So.
Yeah, they like dens. I almost said bears like dens, because that's his name. But they like their little den. It makes them feel safe. So it makes us feel safe to have some room, but it makes them feel safe to have a nice spot that they know they can go to decompress, lower their anxiety. It's just for them. It makes them feel safe. So, yeah, you're all nursing so well right now, except for Flapper. Flapper wants to snuggle. She wants to snuggle. Look she's still so cute. Yeah. She became an unfair level of cute this week. Yes, you want to say hi to everybody. You want to say hi to everybody. Say, look at my beautiful face. Yeah, everything about her just leveled up this week. She is playful. She walks around. She does all the cutest stuff. Her family is just the luckiest family in the whole wide world. They're going to be so happy. And I just hope we get some pictures and some updates on her, because I am dying to know what this cute, boxy looking face is going to end up looking like. But she is uniquely beautiful. Yeah, and I'm still saying, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Yeah, but she has an awesome family. We are so excited about her family. They're so special. And we did not like the thought at all of her leaving. And each day we're like, oh no, this one's getting a little tough. But when we got a particular application in, as soon as we looked at it, we're like, that's
the one.
why. That's why we weren't feeling good, because we were waiting for them. So we're really excited. She will not be in the area anymore. She's leaving the state, but she is just going to enjoy much warmer weather, and we're thrilled. So, and if we get a new name before she leaves, we'll start using her new name, and anybody else will start using their new name so that we can get them accustomed to it nice and early. So, yeah. So let's see. So we talked about breaks in nursing. This week we'll start weaning. Yeah, that first bite of food, just like a human, that first bite of food is called weaning. So we will start that this week. We'll start with puppy mush, and we'll take the really, really high-end food that we have all our dogs on. The puppy version is what Chickadee has been on for her whole pregnancy. We put her back on the puppy version. And we will blend it down super, super into a fine powder. We'll add goat's milk, and we will introduce them to puppy mush, and we will absolutely be trying to show everybody that, because that is going to be just the most adorable hot mess, and it'll be a lot of fun when we start puppy mush. So that'll be coming this week.
They'll be getting plenty of cleanings.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know. We might have to introduce them to baths. So I like a clean dog. So we might be doing that. We also have potty training starting because they are starting to toilet on their own, which is pretty cool. So up until probably a few days ago, most of the puppies still needed Chickadee to stimulate them to use the bathroom, except for Tacky Annie. Tacky Annie just wanted to be a big girl. Over a week ago, she would just go and potty all on her own. So we have a puppy tray system that we'll be installing as soon as the mush starts. Right now we're using pads to start training them. And what we do is they'll have a place to sleep, they'll have a very small place to play, and then the rest will all be for toileting activities. And then gradually over the weeks, we'll reduce the space that they use to toilet and increase their play space, so that gradually they start being drawn to just go potty in certain areas. And we will be taking ours out before they leave. They will be on grass. They won't be fully house trained yet, but they will be getting a pretty solid intro to grass. We will not be keeping them from that. Some people do keep the litters completely off grass for a long time, but we have a really clean lawn. We do not have a lot of, misfit dogs hanging around, bringing all sorts of diseases, and so we will have a spot where they can go out and sniff and do all that fun stuff. So, yeah. Oh, good. They're done. They're starting to be done eating, which is when they've been doing the bulk of their playing, and it is super, super sweet. So let's show you everybody, give you an update on how everybody's doing. Did you do weight conversions?
No, I'm about to.
Okay.
A couple other differences from last week. We said they found their legs, but I think everybody was just squinting, opening their eyes at the 2-week mark. And now everybody's eyes have been open for days. They definitely, track you where you move around. They see things. They kind of see each other and rough,
Yep.
play with each other. So
I think
cool.
they can hear us pretty well too. I went up this morning, and instead of stroking them to say good morning, I started saying good morning, Pup-Ups. And a few of them started, responding to that. And then Lindy, of course, crawled right over to me because she is a smart little girl. This is Lindy, all right? She's our, I see you, because that's adorable. Why wouldn't you do that? That's adorable. Lindy is still our little peanut. Is she the tiniest still? I know her and Tacky Annie like to take turns being the smallest.
Lindy is, Tacky Annie's smallest. Lindy's
okay.
second.
Lindy's second smallest, but they're both real peanuts. Here is Tacky Annie. I don't know if you can see her. If not, I have lots of videos and pictures that I'm posting that are better quality. We are not editing any of our photos. I would like you guys to know exactly what they look like. I also don't know much about editing, and that's why we're doing a lot of videos too, so you can get a good idea, realistic idea of what they're like right now. So Lindy, what is she up to weight-wise?
Lindy this morning was 1 pound, 7.5 ounces.
1 pound, 7.5 ounces, just so big. You're so big. Yes, you are. She has just the sweetest little face. Her look is so tender. She really just has the dreamiest little look. Her coat is really smooth. We're kind of surprised by that. She does not have a bunch of those really tight curls that most of them have. She just has more of that lab look. She looks like a lab that you put in a little shrink machine and it got shrunk. That's what she looks like. We hold her up to our portrait of our black lab that we had made after he passed, and I mean it's like we shrunk him. It's really beautiful. So except she has a little white tuxedo on the underneath of her, but besides that, she is very much a black lab. So she is sweet as can be, but really, really playful. I would say she's pretty quiet. And just playful. Like when she plays, it's almost like she's muted. But she's really, really playful. She looks super chill right now. And she is. A lot of times she's always doing these like little sneak attack moments where you'll be sitting and all of a sudden this little tiny sweet head peeks out and everyone just goes, oh. So I know. This is the week where we started handling them too. It's all that, are you climbing? Can you see her climbing my leg down there? That's little Shim Sham. Hopefully you can make it out. You are adorable. You are adorable. Yes. She's like, I'm the one that looks like the black lab. I'm the one that looks like the black lab. She's the biggest of the bunch. So you can see the difference in these two. And Shim Sham is traditionally the biggest. Sometimes Zoot takes her or ties her, but yeah. So this is Lindy. She's got her little half and half tail. She's got that really, really pretty coat. She is the softest dog. She is really, really silky soft and very chill and playful. Our dog sitter today, Auntie Amy, came and she said, Kim, I have a new favorite. It's Lindy. I said, I know. Her look is incredible. So yeah. So she's gonna give that look to a future family, and they're gonna melt. So that's Lindy. Okay. I know I don't want to put you down either. Alright. Zoo, you want to go next? Little cute pie. Come here, little cutie pie. Zoot's awesome. So, let me show you Zoot. He's just a fun guy to hang out with. That's what Zoot is. He's strong. I don't know, can you see him in the camera? Come on over this way. Hey, come here. Oh, you sent all your babies flying because you thought I meant you. Yeah, you thought I meant you, little peanut. Yeah. Here he is. Here comes Zoot. Look at him. He's got this really cool walk that he does. Like, he just thinks he's the stud, and I have to agree, he totally is. I was joking today that he is like those, those guys that like to stand like this to make their muscles look big. That's what Zoot reminds me of. He just kind of walks like he's too beefy to be able to, fully pull his legs in. So, it's super cute. He's trying to stand to nurse, too, because if it's a cool thing to try, he'll try it. Oh, you missed her. You were so close. Go bite a friend. That'll feel better. So, his pattern is coming in even cooler than we expected. Hi, come here. He's pretty quiet and busy. So, he's usually the first to wake up and kind of jump on everybody. But again, it's like he's on mute. He doesn't really, he just plays. Oh, see me, come here. Oh, yes, that's so nice. Look, he actually plays with you. Yeah. Hi, you like that? Come here. All right. I'm not going to give up a moment to play with a puppy. These days are going to go so quickly. Yeah, so this is what he does. He likes to wrestle. He likes to play. He's got this beautiful little beefy body. He's got a striped tail. He's trying out his mouth. He and Flapper seem like a little bit more dominant with each other. So they do this a lot. And it is really cute. I always think it looks like the end of Jurassic Park where the two dinosaurs fight each other, but it's the small fluffy puppy version. Oh, you're going to get her ear? Oh, do it. Oh, come here. You want to snuggle some more? Yeah, here comes Flapper. All right, so let's see. Who's next? Georgie Porgy.
It's like they're walking over.
It is. It's like they know. We do everything in birth order, so it really is like they know. Look at Flapper trying to chew on my finger. Is that so cute? So cute. I love it. Oh, squeaky time. I'll get you later. Come here, Georgie. Come here. Here's Shorty George. Oh, hello, Pumpkin. He's a nice laid-back guy. He's had a bit of a cry when he nurses, and but it seems to be going away. I think he's just trying to find his lungs, because he's pretty relaxed. He doesn't seem like he's crying because he's upset. It seems like he just knows that it's a noise he knows how to make. So he is the one with the crooked little tail, which is getting less and less obvious by the week. So, and he's doing great. He kind of follows what other people do, and think he's going to probably be a pretty easy train because he does seem like he's always paying attention to whatever the bunch is doing, and then he just imitates that. Don't bug your mother. Don't bug your mother. She needs a break. She needs a break, sweetheart. Come here. How about over here? Come play. Where's your toys? Oh, I put all your toys away. We introduced toys this week. Look at this. Okay, these were all Bear's favorite toys when he was a baby, so he has been staring and longing for these things because he wishes they were his again. Here, want some toys? Every day we'll introduce at least one new stimulus for them. So, a new noise, or a new toy, a new texture. We've got some like crinkly stuff down here, all sorts. We also, like John said, will be simulating fireworks towards the end because they're going to go home. Everyone's going to have them for 4th of July. They're going to be exactly where we were a few years ago when we took our puppies for their first 4th of July. And we just hoped that they would do well. And Bear didn't. He definitely didn't. But hopefully these guys will, and they'll be able to just enjoy the sound because they will have already been acclimated to it. So, but they will come home really pretty much, and God bless you, right at that same time, the end of June, so June 22nd is when most people will be picking up their puppies, so they will have them for 4th of July. Oh, good. Can we hear some voices? Can we hear some voices? Huh? Come on. Can we hear some voices? You'll do a voice. Oh, yes. Be cute. Be so cute. Be so cute. Oh, my word. Okay. All right. So this is George. You can see that he's super tough. Just really difficult in every way. Huh. He's just watching everybody. So, gets along great. I think if Zoo wasn't so good at showing off all his skills, we would be saying the same stuff about Shorty George.
Yeah.
So he's strong, he's big, he likes to play, and he's just one that more so follows a lead. So, hi. All right, who do we have? Shim Sham. Let's get the giant. No one's going to be big. We just think it's funny to talk about them being big because there's no way anyone's going to actually be for real big. But here's Shim Sham. Let's see. Hope you can see her very well. You can look at pictures later. So.
Shim Sham weighs in at 1 pound, 14.4 ounces.
Yeah, so she'll
be 2 pounds.
She'll be 2 pounds, yeah. Maybe by the weekend's end even. Yeah, which is a pretty significant amount of weight given that they're only going to top out around 15 pounds.
Yeah.
I really hope people can see them biting each other's faces. This is so cute. Look at this. It's always these two. Yeah, they are the best of friends. And Lindy always wants to get in too, but she's so tiny compared to them. So, yeah. So here's Shim Sham. Shim Sham is a dream. She is just an absolute dream dog. She is so just everything you'd want in a dog. She's super mellow. She's got a gorgeous coat. She'll do all the fun stuff, but she is snuggly. All the dogs now get everything handled every day. We touch their ears. I play with their noses. We do all their pads. We play with their tails. It's super important that all of this is really, really easy for them. Once they start eating, we will also be in their food. We'll be training them to ask our permission before they eat so that we don't have resource starting. But all that's really important to keep families safe, and because you're going to want to be able to take them to a groomer, you're going to want to be able to take them to a vet, and hopefully play with other dogs. Our dogs are super social with other dogs, so I am certain their kids will be. Zoo, you're so cute. I know you want to play with your mother. She does not want to play with you right now. We have so many friends, though, that'll play with you. Come here. Yeah, she wants to take a nap. She wants to take a nap. Yeah. There you go. Look at all your friends.
There you go.
Look at all your friends. He wants to wake up George. So yeah, so Shim Sham's awesome. She is a piece of cake. So I mean, they're all easy at this point, but some of them you can notice are just going to be more chill, relaxed dogs. And Shim Sham is definitely one of them. Zoot's crawling over me to get back to mother. Oh, yes.
They want to climb Mount Ma.
They do. They want to climb Mount Mala.
But unfortunately, they usually the trailhead is usually her face, or something like that. So she's a little grumpy about it sometimes.
Yeah, a little grumpy. Let's see. So let's switch to Brown, because that's what they did when they were born. Jitterbug said, "Here, we're gonna switch everything." Was that you? Is that you? Oh, no, it's George. Talking in his sleep again. Hello, little baby. Hello, baby. Hi. How are you? She's starting to get tired. Here we go. So there's Jitterbug. Okay, something weird happened this week. Can you pick up Tacky Annie? Jitterbug grew hearts on her back. Do you see this? Look at this. She's not the one with the hearts. Tacky Annie is. Look at Tacky Annie's heart. Any difference between those two? I don't see it. Alright? So, that is crazy to me. Her polka dot on the back. Give me your little bum. Give me your little bum. Even that is turning into a little heart, too. So, that is really interesting. I wondered if she caught word that her family liked the heart on Tacky Annie's back. Because they did mention that they really liked the heart on Tacky Annie's back. And I wonder if she's like, great, you guys like a heart? I'll give you a heart. I'm loving. So I think that's what she did. I think she did it for her new family because they are super duper sweet. And maybe she just knew that they would like a little heart. So, but I got her mixed up a couple times this week. And just the last couple days, and since we did a video visit with her family, and I said, how on earth, why am I looking at a heart? I don't understand. And finally I asked the kids yesterday, I said, is this just in my head, or are other people seeing it too? And they were all seeing it too. So fortunately she still has her white poof. She'll keep her little white, look at that. That's what helps us know for sure who it is. She's got the white poof. And she does have this cute little circle dot on her bottom. I love that dot. But it is melting into the top one. Look at that. So cute. It's like sunglasses. Alright. Cool. She is awesome. She has such a fun personality. She has been a favorite definitely from the beginning. She's got a great little personality. And yeah. It's going to be pretty exciting for her new family. You're going to get to go running. These puppies love running. So if you are a runner, you have a partner here. They are very, very athletic dogs, and they can run for a good long time. Very strong, too. They're very, very fast. So we were thrilled to learn that there are runners in her new family that can take her out running, because she will, she'll just thrive doing that. Yep. Yeah. So that was pretty exciting news. All right, who else do we have? Our dogs do all sorts of sports. Our dogs play soccer well. Our dog's Chickadee likes basketball, which is hilarious. Let's see. Chickadee, during her pregnancy, we got her a pregnancy ball because we were not going to take away ball from her during pregnancy, but she can catch a ball in the air normally, so we got her one that she can just play with during pregnancy, and she can pass that ball right back to us like a little volleyball. It's a lightweight one, about the size of a volleyball is what we got her. So, yeah. So, That is Jitterbug. Okay, and again, as we get new names, you will hear their little nicknames go away, and we'll call them by their real names. But for now, we still call her the Bug, because she is just the cutest little bug. All right, let's see. Who's next? Everyone's getting so sleepy, including me and John. So here's Tacky Annie. Okay, Becca calls her the melting head girl because she says the chocolate melts down her head and down her back. All right, she's the one with the hearts. Yeah, everybody's always loving Tacky Annie and asking about Tacky Annie. She is. She's a super, super cool girl. Lots of curls on her. She's a little peanut right now. She's the smallest.
She was, yeah, this morning.
She was, okay.
1 pound, 5.9 ounces.
1 pound, 5.9.
So,
Okay.
so you can see when we're saying smaller and bigger, we're talking a matter of 8 ounces.
8 ounce difference.
So
8 ounces makes a big difference in puppy land, though. Like,
Yeah.
That's a big difference. So I don't know if that'll add up to anything in miniature land, but
Yeah,
it'll be
yeah.
interesting to see where they all end up.
yeah, because
weight-wise.
Chickadee hangs out at about 14 pounds, and Bear hangs out at about 15 pounds.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
and
sometimes
relatively-
they swap.
they have a little bit of a different stature.
Mhm.
Bear's legs are a little shorter.
Yeah.
Chickadee's legs are a little longer, so she has like a more slimline appearance. We
Yeah.
keep her hair a little shorter.
Yeah. She's got like these really nice solid hips and tall stature, and Bear he's squattier looking. So let's see. All right, so that's Tacky Annie, and then we just have one more to go. Oh, it's Flapper.
Did you already do Flapper at the
I
beginning?
pretty much did Flapper already. She's just so cute. She's so cute. I'm gonna leave her sleeping because she is. She always gets lots of pictures taken. She's very photogenic. This one, so I'll leave her here. But here's Flapper. She's doing great. What does she weigh right now? Let's find out what she weighs.
1 pound, 11 ounces.
1 pound, 11 ounces. So she will be reaching 2 pounds next week. And that'll be a lot of fun. Oh, somebody just peed. It was Tacky Annie. Yeah, so I think that's about it for tonight. So we're going to cover some information going forward on how we're doing grooming. I'll show you some of our favorite grooming supplies because we have, when we like something, we just stick with that. We love it. Future families, the food that we use, if you need a reminder, is Farmina, lamb, and blueberry mini puppy formula is what you will need if you prefer to keep them on the same food. We use that for everything. When our puppies became adults, we switched them to the adult version, but they have thrived on this food. They have done so well. They've done so well that we decided to find the same food in the cat version for our cat, because we've been so impressed with it. They always want it. Their food version it's definitely real, and Doodles can be a little bit fussy on food. I wonder if it's because they're adorable and they look at you like they're humans and they smile at you like they're humans, and I think a lot of humans will give them human food and then they don't want to go back. That's my guess, because they do. They have very human looking eyes, and they smile at you all the time, so you want to give them stuff. But if you can resist and keep them on just their really good food, you will have a happy doodle. So we also hand feed quite a bit, especially through the puppy years. We used hand feeding as our main training tool, and we did not buy different treats. We maybe would have a bag here and there, but it was hard to find. With such a small breed, it is hard to find treats that are so low in calories that you're not taking over their entire, what they can have during a day. So we split it up, where we would say, okay, she can have some food in a bowl, But really, most of the food came from our hands, and if you wanted it, you would do something for it. You would sit or dance or loose leash walk with us, or what else? You would do a good stay. Even when we feed them out of our bowl, it's always a situation where they sit first and they show that they're patient. They don't just run for it, and then you say, take it. Because they're just such a smart breed, and you want to work with how smart they are. It will keep them really, really happy and just thriving for a long time. So, so you try to engage their brain in everything that they do, and you have happy dogs. They like to exercise a lot, but the most important thing that they need to exercise is their brain. So you teach them to do stuff. Some people can teach them to do all sorts of wild things, and they're really good at it. Get the phone. We were working on teaching Bear to put away his own toys. Like the sky's the limit. You can do agility training with them. But least of all, you get them out, you do walks, you teach them to sit, you teach them not to run through a door before you. Just little things like that. It just becomes an everyday part of life, and it engages their brain, keeps them happy. And we will start the dogs on that hand training, and all the families will go home with their own little jar, the same jar that we use. Our kids are putting together one of each for each of the families, and then they'll have that. But the trick is, it's actually the same thing that they eat the rest of the time. We just put it in a jar and call it the treat jar, and that's what they do. So it has been years that they've been on that same food, and Chickadee will still dance for it. She will sit. She will do whatever it takes to just get a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also the healthy. The better the food, the less the vet bills is basically the equation there.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure that the food that your dog is on is a quality food that doesn't have things that could be allergens to them.
Yeah.
Or anything in that realm. And so if they're happy with it and it's healthy, it's definitely going to probably, you pay a little more for something like that, but it's definitely worth it in vet bills, I believe.
Yeah. It's, you pay the money somewhere, so you might as well pay it in healthy food going in the front end so that you don't have to go to the vet later. So don't just price per pound. Look and see, over the health of your pet. It's hard to focus. I have so many dogs playing with my back right now. That can be worth it. However, if families say they like another food, maybe they've used a food already that they like for their animal. Some like to do raw, some do, all sorts of other diets. We send each puppy home with a full bag of food, not a sample or a baggie or anything like that. We want you to have enough food where you have the time to slowly wean them off and get them onto another food nice and healthy. So we figure that's maybe the best way to do it. And I think that's it. I wanted to cover food tonight, crate training, and give you an update on how everybody is doing. So we still have some availability. Some of the puppies have room for someone to say, hey, if this person backs out, because maybe they're trying to figure out a few things, having a backup is not a bad idea. But there are some that are still available, so reach out to us if you are interested. You can go to our website, has their genetics on it, their health, the price, the adoption process, what each puppy comes with, when they can come home. All of that is on the website. You can call John or text him 518-269-9382. And that's it. And then we're going to keep sharing because we have so many friends and family who are invested in these puppies. So we want everyone, as many people as possible, to enjoy and learn about them. I stalk other people's puppy pages all the time. I just think that is an awesome way to spend time. So we hope, even if you're not getting a puppy, that you are enjoying these updates and kind of this experience. You can have fun with us. And that's all. Okay. Oh, our website is mydoodlepup.com. And that's posted. Flapper's going to come play with me again. Yes. We're going to have lots of playtime. Yeah, I might cry when they take her, but it's okay. That's okay. It'll be happiness. Yeah. Okay, right there. All right. Anything else? I think we're
That
good.
is it.
All
That is
right.
it. Have a great week.
Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. All right. I'm going to keep petting Flapper. Turn us off here. I don't know where. Oh, down in that corner. We're learning. Okay. Now have a good weekend. There you go. Oh, you're so sweet. Did you go over to your toy?